Okay, so here we are in the roof tunnel which passes over Hensley's Master Cave, and this is where we believe the end of Near Country is. According to the survey, the ends are not very far apart. This is one I opened up back in 2002 or so, and never really pursued it, but it's got the promise of linking with Near Country, which make access into that area easier. So there we are. So just up there, where you can see there's a little chamber, and then it goes downhill down a slope to a little hole at the bottom, which was quite difficult digging by myself, having to haul the stuff back up the slope. So we might have to make ourselves some digging room, and I can't remember it exactly, but we'll give it a shot.
Up there.
So here we are in the little chamber that I got into way back when I first dug it, and we've got this slope going down to a little archway, and that presumably is the way on towards Near Country. And just at the bottom of the slope there's a tiny straw, which it was Kevin's aiming point when he came in here, and he's actually surveyed down to that straw in the bottom of there, so we know this length very precisely now, so hopefully we'll be able to estimate what the intervening gap is as well then. So hopefully we're going to have to dig, well, we're going to have to dig away some of this mud bank, because you can't work downhill like that. So we'll dig it out and see if we can dig down and then go forward. Well, that's the name of the game. So I'll just have to see how it goes. Shame we didn't bring another shovel, but there aren't any more on site, so we'll have to do what we can. Well, after a few hours digging, we've effectively removed that slope of mud which went from there down to here. We can now see a lot more clearly down the hole there. I don't know whether you picked that up or not.
Yeah, I think so.
But at the bottom of there, where Kevin's little stalactite is, just behind it there appears to be a solid wall curving round that way. But under the left hand wall there's an undercut, and that's why I'm digging down on this left hand side where it's starting to undercut rather than trying to go through this narrow section here. So under here it is undercutting a long way, and I'm hoping we're going to break into the whatever that is down there eventually. But we're going to have to shift a fair bit of stuff to make digging room. I mean, it's not ridiculously difficult digging, but every foot you go down you have to dig more back this way to make digging room. So this seat here that I've been sitting on, I started up here and I gradually lowered it down so I could dig without having to bend forward all the time. So I think it's all to play for next time. We get a team of 3 in, and we can obviously shift the stuff. All right. So we can shift the stuff faster than I can dig, in fact, towards the end there. So that's going to be the limiting factor, is the digging. I don't think I can't actually say there's a draft here, but there's certainly the air has not got too foggy, and it does feel slightly cool on the back of my hand.
So there could be a slight draft.
So I think there's a slight outward draft, if anything, which is good. I mean, the air hasn't got foul in here, apart from the smell of cavers. So that's all promising. It's not a dead end or anything. So it's all to play for.
Good.
Next time.
Okay, so that's the hole. So where you're digging is just down there.
Dave?
Yeah.
Will you pull out, please?